See what I'm doing here? Setting up open, pumping with the front leg. Nothing special, trying not to bring it back over the rubber, just pretty much just going straight up. Not trailing back with the arm. I never want to do that. I'm going to wait till I start forward and leave my arm behind like a hitter who leaves his hands behind when he strides forward. And I'm throwing from this 930, really low overhand, almost perfect sidearm angle. And as always, I'm trying to get a little hop off the back foot. And I'm finishing, although you may not be able to see that clearly with this angle, but I'm finishing with this foot farther toward the plate than my plant foot where I land. And I got so much energy going that way that I'm sometimes even doing a little shuffle toward third base when I finish. That's good. I mean, that means I got a lot of drive. One or two more. I didn't have quite the thrust on that one. That was a good one. I've never been able to throw with that kind of velocity doing anything else. I love that angle. I love that it accommodates my body type. I'm using my strong core. I'm pushing off here. I'm broad-shouldered, so I'm able to generate a lot of velocity by really setting up open. I'm not even getting my signs like this. I'm setting up like this, and I'm pretty much staying open. So I'm using lateral motion to get my arm to drive through. Now, you can't see my target, so that makes me a little more confident to try this. I'm going to try to do it left-handed. Hopefully I can wrap this video up without breaking my arm. But I've always been frustrated that I can't really get much velocity, or if I get velocity and I can't get my arm angle down. It's frustrated is too strong a word. I'm not left-handed. I never expected to be able to do this very well, but it seems to me that if the lessons I'm trying to learn and apply from one side are good, I should logically be able to shift them over to the other side. That's not going to be, obviously Mother Nature has something to say about that. That's not going to be a perfect transfer, but it's a sort of a test. Not too bad. Let me try one or two more. That was so bad that my camera dropped. Anyway, it was a pretty good film up until then, so let me just finish it up with a bit of a discussion here. The reason I'm doing this is springtime. Sorry guys, this is what the wind does. The reason I'm doing this is because I think that the old technique of gathering your weight back over the rubber is good if you're throwing overhand, but it's not so good if you're even if you're throwing submarine. If you're trying to clear a way to throw with your arm down here, you have to gather your weight back over the rubber so you can get that torso down, and then you can come up with the pitch. If you're throwing overhand, of course, you want to get back over the rubber so you can do that sort of cartwheel, and you can drive down off the hill and toward the plate. There's no reason with this 930 angle to go back over the rubber. In fact, I think it gets in the way of the pitch. All that it does is it just makes you have to clear your front leg before you can come open, and that's just going to make you decelerate. You got to get done doing one thing that isn't even necessary before you can start doing the other. So I like this. I think it's even left-handed, it kind of feels like it's taking me at a lower angle, which is where I want to be. I'm getting closer to having some velocity. So let's stick with this. This is right now state of the art for me. I think as a short guy with a broad frame, if that's your type of body, this is the way that you can get really good velocity. I mean it. This is really, and it feels good. If I feel any kind of burn, it's like right here. It's muscle. So I think it's very, very healthy compared to some other things that you could be doing in a weird arm angle. So give it a try. No guarantees, but works for me.